Right, man, so here's the deal. That rung that's goes to your right hand right there.
Yep.
You're going to put your wrist around the outside. Grab a hold of the bar part of it.
The rung closest to my right hand.
The cross member. The bar that goes down, cross member. Okay, flip your hand around though.
That's fine.
Like that. Go ahead and step up a foot, step up one rung. You step up with your right. Rotate around, maintain contact with our right hand the entire time. Reach out with your left, grab the ladder, work your way down, and we'll let go with that right hand now. What you think? Alright, so this is what we're going to do. Stand up pretty straight with your hat right now. Put your right hand on the cross member that I'm pointing at. That's right. There you go. Flip your hand over now. Flip it over. Nope. Same side. Perfect. Like that. You're going to maintain contact with that right hand. You're going to step out. You're going to pivot around, keeping that contact with that right hand. Reach out with your left hand. Walk your way down the ladder. When you get to the point where you're reaching out with your right hand, you can let go and finish your way down the ladder. Okay. Perfect. Pivot around. Maintain eye contact with your right hand.
Let go with your left hand, Cody.
Yeah, let go with your left. Reach out with your left. So your first foot on the ladder should be your left foot when you come from this side. That makes sense? All right, let's go. Okay, now reach around with your right hand. Grab that cross member. Just like that, flip your hand around. Okay. Stand up straighter.
Hold up, I gotta...
If you stand up straighter, it's gonna be better. Step up one rung with your right foot. Okay.
I don't have a place to grab here.
Well, everyone else did.
Okay.
Okay, so swing around, step out with your right foot, and pivot on that foot. Maintain that contact with that right hand.
Yep.
Reach out for your left. Try to stay more square up on the parapet next time. You can let go with your right hand and keep coming down. So you don't like lean out so far, just stand straight up. So that makes sense because you were kind of leaning this way.
It sounded like this was like a scary thing getting off the ladder.
All right, Kelly. Stop right there.
Here.
Flip your hand over.
Flip
it over.
I guess I know.
There you go. Step up one more rung.
What's that?
Yeah, that'll work right there. Now pivot around that. Maintain that contact with that right hand. Reach out with your left. Step off. There you go.
Stand up straight. Straight up and down.
All right, Eric, so grab onto the cross member with your right hand, lower one, keep going.
This one?
There, yeah, now flip your hand over though. Okay, now you're gonna maintain contact that with the entire time until you're down this ladder a little ways. Perfect, pivot around, reach out with your left, work your way down and let go. There you go.
All right, so the advantages to this over the other one is you can use this with about an 18 or 24 inch separation at any angle to the roof, where if we're on especially on a pitched roof, if you're bringing the aerial out over, we're not going to be able to ladder down as an A-frame onto anything but a square approach on a pitched roof. Does that make sense? It's going to be an off angle from the roof. So, but this will give us access under any approach. But you gotta, the critical thing we've learned is this gap, 2 feet, so you can get out, stand on it like you did and climb down. If it's up tight, going to be a really tricky transition between the two, and you may end up loading above the roof line, which would be the biggest problem. So that's what we got. We'll try it with the A-frame method, and the advantage to that is you're out over the roof, so if something goes wrong and you fall, you're going to land on the roof.
Another time you'll have to do this versus the other one coming off the end. If you had a really tall building with a really tall parapet, your ladder might come up too steep an angle, and you might not be able to reach the ground with this ladder. You're trying to come off the end, so you'll have to use this method.
So just know both, I guess.
Off the tip. Just the tip. That's perfect. Thank you. At first, I think you'd probably be better off further out.
So your transition's
Over this,
so you don't have a chance of going that way?
Yeah, and the other thing is you're not tempted to try to step on the parapet through the ladder. So temptation, there was a temptation.
So the disadvantage here is that ladder is locked up. It's not going anywhere. The aerial, I mean.
Once you leave it.
Yeah. Well, you could, but you have potential dropping that ladder. So come up, pivot right there. This one's just
Switch your hand
self-explanatory.
over. 3
Pivot.
points of contact.
Yeah, keep contact. Try not to kick it off.
Don't smash the face.
They double it. And it's narrow. So I'll take
No difference. But if the ladder, if you're on like a 5-story building, the ladder gets up. That's what I do for me.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, that's huge.
That's pretty good. The ladder's good.
You guys staring at me for.
So we're going to just demonstrate how to properly
Can, but it comes out.
remove the parapet ladder.
It just seemed easier for us to slide it up to you.
I don't know if you can really see. Simple latch. Release the hooks. Seems easy enough. It's a different technique with the aerial ladder parallel to the parapet. Comes up past the parapet ladder.
Stay there. Come over on this side. So you can get your hand. Is that working? Oh yeah.
Hey Brian, try that again and see what you think about that one.
Well, I didn't like being so high up over the parapet ladder. Say it again, Brian.
See if this works any better. I feel more comfortable.
Better, yeah. Transition.
You take your right hand and put it on the there you go, and then make the transition. How's that? There you go. Yep. Those hooks might get in your way though.
Can I go over the top?
There you go. I think a lot of it has to do with your height. Put your right hand where your left hand's at. There you go. And grab the ladder. can use the beam. There you go. That's more comfortable. So we're gonna try it now with the parapet ladder hooked over the parapet wall.
Make some moves, Cody. I like the fact that you use the ladder high. I don't know. Just another method. It's not bad though, for the long legs. Yeah. I almost feel bad. Yeah.
A little bit of a flatter angle on the roof ladder, the parapet ladder.
The other disadvantage is going to be that the ladder's locked to the aerial, so if he wants to move it, we either have to take it down or he's got to drag it around. So. Any thoughts?
What are the advantages to this one?
The transition from aerial to parapet ladder is taking place over the roof. So if you have a problem and fall, you're going to hopefully land on the roof. That'd be the advantage. And for some people, it feels more comfortable. So I think all I would hope is that you guys can do both, and then apply the appropriate one for that situation.
Sweet.
Disadvantages: the ladder has to be at a good angle. It can't be too far out over the roof. It can't be too steep. If it is, the ground ladder will, or the parapet ladder is not going to reach. They just stop. Any questions, issues?
That's a judgment call the guy in the tip's going to have to make.
Yeah, it'll probably just prep. The approach of the aerial is, I think, the key part here, and then this roof. If it's flatter pitch, that's going to dictate.
I felt safer with it on the side.
Yeah, it's a preference thing.
Anybody else feel what felt safer and more comfortable than everybody else?
I like the side dismount. This one was pretty awkward. You can watch everybody trying to figure out where to place their feet on this one.
Trying to do a complete 180 there, it's just easier to step off to the side and make that transition.
With more space.
Because if I slip coming off on the sideways method, you're naturally just going to go forward, and you're at least going to have, however tall your parapet wall is. But this way, when you turn around, if something happened, that's just the way it felt for me.
And I feel like I gotta keep the ladder at the whole time too.
On this one?
Yeah.
We gotta remember, you're probably not going to kick it on.
Just at the beginning. Well, the beginning, I'm just gonna keep that out.
So remember, it's got hooks and butts on both ends. That way you don't have to spin it when it comes out of the cradle. It needs to be slid up. If you throw the hooks out on the parapet, I don't really know that that's going to be a problem. It may catch it if it starts to slide, but I wouldn't rely on it. We could try pushing it over and see what happens.
No, thank you, Will. My question is, what are we going to do if it's super windy like we had the other day and there's no one there to hold that ladder while we're walking away from it? What's some thoughts you have about that?
You could throw it down on the roof, but it's going to limit anyone else that comes up to help you from
What
getting
about
down.
hooking on the edge? Bad idea? Because then you're at this point right here if they want to move the ladder.
Yeah, you could throw a strap on it or carabiner or something, I don't know. But it was a windy day and it did want to take it off the metal parapet. I don't know.
Try and hook it in, I guess. Yeah.
And we can even come hang out with it. Just throw it up over the edge or on a rung somehow so it's just tied in.
Yeah.
You just lower the angle
Yeah.
so it's against the hooks.
Right. Try to leave it in a position that someone can come help you, more crews are assigned to the roof and they don't have to drag another ladder, drag it, come back and help. And just remember that the biggest key when you're on the tip of this parapet ladder is that you're not loading out that fulcrum, wherever that's going to be. So I'd imagine if your feet are below the level of the parapet and you're not, lying down on the ladder, you should probably be good. Just keep an eye on it.
Getting off the side also sets you up closer. Not like this pushing you out that far, but set up closer to the edge, which I think could be a good thing.
questions?
You want the roof hooks extended, regardless of what method we use?
It's not really. I can't say yes